What's up, guys? Welcome to Touchdown Talk, where everything and anything football goes. I'm your host, Jason, and today we're just going to be previewing our Thursday night football game. As I mentioned, this video is coming out on Thursday just before the game, which is a good amount of time for you to get watching the video before you watch the game, or if you're watching this after the game, then you could see how well my preview is compared to how the game went. But without further ado, let's get right into the injury news, as this game is going to kick off later tonight as this video is coming out. But Jonathan Taylor is out, Shaquille Leonard out, and Javonte Williams out. Now, Javonte Williams is out for the rest of the year with an ACL. Shaquille Leonard is out with a concussion and a broken nose. And Jonathan Taylor is also out. So the Colts down probably the best two players on the team. Jonathan Taylor being their best offensive player and Shaquille Leonard being their best defensive player. It's a big deal for the Indianapolis Colts in this game. They've been struggling as it is. The offensive line hasn't been good at all. And with Jonathan Taylor out, we're going to be able to see what the Colts can do in the passing game. I think Nyheim Hines is going to be used more of a pass-catching back rather than a downhill running back, which is going to play right into how Matt Ryan plays. Now, if Matt Ryan can come out and sling the ball, the Colts might have a good chance. Denver's been struggling. Russell Wilson hasn't been playing well. Melvin Gordon's fumbled 4 times in the past 4 weeks. That's terrible. He's averaging a fumble a game. Probably going to fumble tonight as this video is coming out for you guys, as I mentioned. But if Gordon fumbles in this game and there's no Williams and Russell Wilson plays flat again, it's going to be a big deal for this Denver Broncos team. Now, the Denver Broncos in this game, they're going to have to play good on defense. And that's going to come down to Pat Surtain. Now, the matchup I'm looking for is Michael Pittman versus Pat Surtain. Now, what I'm looking for in this matchup is Pat Surtain has been locking down receiver after receiver. Devontae Adams locked down. And when I look at Pat Surtain, this game, Michael Pittman's not as good as Devontae Adams. Matt Ryan's not as good as Derek Carr. So, in this game, it's going to be really tough for the Indianapolis Colts to get something going, but their offense is going to need to. If they lose this game, their playoff hopes, their division hopes might be out the window, especially with Jacksonville playing good. And that division's not entirely good. It's going to be like the NFC East the past couple of years, where no team's been phenomenal, but they've just been mediocre competitive in that 8-8, 9-6, 7-9 type range the previous years, that like the NFC East was. I feel like the AFC South is the new NFC East, especially with the Eagles being undefeated, the Cowboys, and the Giants being 3-1. So in this game, Indianapolis needs to get the victory if they want to stay in contention. I think for Denver, it's going to come down to their offense in a sense, because Pat Surtain on the defense, he's going to have to step up like he's been doing. And I feel like Michael Pittman will get something going because he is the only guy on that offense. Now, a sleeper in this game to look forward to is Alec Pierce. Now, I've been waiting for him to break out all season, and this might just be his breakout game. With Surtain locking up Michael Pittman, this might be the Alec Pierce game. Now, that's a shot in the dark. I think Alec Pierce might break out in this game. I'm waiting for him to break out all year. I'm going to predict Alec Pierce breakout game. I'm going to give him a touchdown in this game. Let's see an Alec Pierce touchdown in this game. Let's go, Matt Ryan. Now, Denver, on their offense side, Russell Wilson needs to step up. There's no Shaquille Leonard for the Colts defense, so you don't have to worry about that linebacker coming at you. But you got DeForest Buckner still on that defensive line. You got Kenny Moore in the cornerback room. So Indianapolis is going to have to step up their defense. Their offense might be a little sluggish in this game. The defense is going to need to step up, cause turnovers. If you can make Melvin Gordon fumble like he's been doing, that's a good start. You pick off Russell Wilson, that's even better. Indianapolis, I feel a defensive touchdown having to happen in this game for them to really shine. But Russell Wilson, if he wants a chance at the division, it's in this game. And with the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Raiders, I guess now, it's going to be tough in that division. Same as the AFC South. In this game, I feel like the loser of this game is no longer in contention for their division. I think for the Colts, in this game, I'm looking at Nyheim Hines out of the backfield catching passes. I think that's where he's going to shine. I'm looking at an Alec Pierce touchdown and a breakout game for him. And I'm looking at what Michael Pittman can do on Pat Surtain. Because if you look at Denver, they're probably going to throw Surtain to shadow wherever Michael Pittman goes and to follow him. Because you put him on Alec Pierce, it's not really a great thing because who's on Michael Pittman? So Mo Alley Cox in the tight end room, he's going to have to break out again. Last week he had 2 touchdowns. I feel like he's going to need to step up in this game once again, especially if Michael Pittman gets off to a slow start on Surtain. I think that's the way the Colts offense goes. For the Broncos offense, I think you got to get going early with the pass game. I don't know how much the run game is going to work. I don't trust Melvin Gordon. Mike Boone might be a big factor in this game, but once again, I don't know what he's going to do. So I'm looking at the pass catchers. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. These are the guys who Russell Wilson's going to have to look at. So if they get that going, it could be a back and forth game. I don't know how much defense is going to be played in this game, but I'm looking at an offensive game, and I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts to go into Denver and get the victory over the Denver Broncos. Matty Ice gets it done. They stay alive. Denver loses again, goes downhill. I'm taking the Colts over the Broncos in Denver, even without Jonathan Taylor and Darius Leonard. Now, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you enjoy my videos, you enjoy my content, you already know. I will see you guys next time.